Hey guys, Anthony Tackett again. It's been a few weeks since I put a video up, actually quite a bit longer, for good reason. My wife and I actually just had our second child, and several things have happened since he's been born. Recently I started a new job. I actually finished up my first week just yesterday. So not a whole lot's been happening in the shop. I did start a project, and I figured that's what this video will be about today, just kind of a quick update, and I'll show you where I am with what I'm working on. So a friend recently commissioned me to create some shelves for his Lazy Susan. You can buy some shelves commercially, but they're a little bit larger than his Lazy Susan will accommodate. So he gave me one of the plastic shelves that goes in the cabinet, and the system I came up with is pretty simple. So I made a jig for my router and my bandsaw, cut out this pie shape with my router. I made a 1/4 inch dado around the edge, and I'll show you what that's for here in just a moment. And I have these two side pieces that also have a dado in them. That's the exact same thickness as this shelf. So let me put that together really quickly and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so the assembly on these shelves is going to be really simple. You basically have your shelf with your side walls that have the dados in them. I did use my table saw to cut these dados. I made a series of passes and just snuck up on the fit that I wanted. So quite simply, the shelf fits in these side dados. Nice and firm fit, just like I want. Same for this other side. Okay. And so that's pretty much the extent of it, and that does fit inside on the Lazy Susan shelves. And what that allows is for you to get canned food underneath and on top and really maximize your storage space. Now, one thing the client did ask for was a little ledge along the front to keep food from sliding off when the Lazy Susan is spinning. I went ahead and cut a dado out a little bit prematurely, thinking that I could simply bend a piece of wood into fit. But this is a little bit tight, and it's hard to get a piece of wood to bend into this slot without having some sort of a steam box or something to really get the wood wet so that I can bend it. So what I'm going to do is use what's called a bent lamination technique, and let me show you what I'm talking about. I have several thin pieces of wood. This is about a 32nd of an inch thick, and on its own it's pretty flexible. You can bend it. So the idea with bent lamination is that you take several pieces of thin wood that are all flexible, and you're able to bend them around the form that you want and glue up each layer so that when the glue dries, you've essentially created a custom piece of plywood that will hold the form that it's bent to. So that's my plan here. So that's pretty much it. I plan on doing some cleanup work with some sandpaper on these pieces before assembling, and I will glue all this up. I'm not going to make a build video for this because it's kind of bulk production work. I did get a trailer load of barnwood, so I will have some projects coming up that will involve that soon. So stay tuned for those projects. If you haven't liked or subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that button down below. It really does help me create these videos, and it's kind of a nice encouragement to continue to do it with some frequency. So until next time, I'm Anthony Tackett. I guess I can't really talk about a trailer load of barnwood without showing you guys a trailer load of barnwood. So I look forward to cutting into it and making something cool. See you guys.